I think that this is the reality of life that we have to come to terms with. We have to face, like, we have to look this reality of life in the face if we want to grow, if we want to be successful, if we want to earn our freedom as individuals and as teammates. Um, Life is tragic. Like it is what it is. Like I'm gonna, I have this dog, this black jaguar that I spend every day with when I'm not at work. Um, he means more than anything to me. Like I, I don't know what I would do. I genuinely don't know what I would do if something happened to him. Um, Soon enough, I'm gonna meet the woman that I'm supposed to spend my life with. I'm gonna meet my wife, and we're gonna have a lifetime of incredible experiences together. We're gonna raise a family. We're gonna change the world. And someday we're both gonna die, and it's gonna be different than how people die today because of our spiritual practice, our spiritual foundation. Um, but the reality is, like, no matter how much we are in union with God, no matter how much death is not to be feared, someday we're gonna die, and it's gonna be tragic. And if she dies before I die, it's gonna be the most difficult thing that I ever have to go through, possibly. Obviously, I'm a 21-year-old. I'm not able to conceptualize what it's like to be 80 years old and have already been through everything, but I've been through enough. Um, but this is my point. Everyone's gonna die. Everything that is alive on this planet in 100 years from now, everything that's living on this planet will be dead. There's probably some shit in the ocean that's not, but for the most part, everything that's living on this planet will be dead. So it's inconsequential, really. All the shit that you talk, all the bullshit that we stand for. It's more important what you're ready to build, what you're ready to create, what you're ready to pass down to your children. Shout out Immortal Technique, man. Such a prophet. I know that this is like a radical difference from this. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. The reality is that we're all gonna die, but we have choices, and we can choose to live our life to our best ability, or we can choose to set a standard that is anything other than the highest possible potential that we have as individuals. And if we choose to live at a lower like frequency than what we're possible of embodying, as a result of our actions, if we choose to be a lesser version of ourselves than what we're capable of being, then we're going to live a less satisfying life, we're going to live a less healthy life, we're going to live a less fulfilling life. um, and when that time comes, it's going to be less peaceful. But if we, spiritual life is preparation. So if we prepare for that time when tragedy knocks on our door, if we prepare for that time throughout our life in the same way that you do stability and mobility and strength training every day, so that not so that you have like gains or so that whatever the result could be right now, which you do it for the positive mindset and all that right now, but we do it so that when we're 80, we can still do yoga the way that we could when we were 20. And that's not impossible. It's not impossible for anyone. That's the cool thing about yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation, there are no, not everyone can be an NBA basketball player. Very, very few people can be an NBA basketball player. But every human being has the capability to do yoga and to meditate And if everyone has the ability to do that, then everyone has the ability and the opportunity to to practice love with the determination and the drive and the mindset that Kobe Bryant did. We can all we can all evolve ourselves to practice a championship mindset every day with our practice of love and evolution. Excuse me. And if we do that, when the time comes and we're 80 and 90 and we feel like our time on this planet is done, then we can fall back on our training, on our preparation. And instead of living our whole lives in fear of death and disease and sickness and literally fear of what could possibly be there, like what could there be to fear? Fear of the possible future, like fear of anything. Instead of living like that, we should work. We should practice discipline. We should eat healthy. We should exercise every day. We should hug people. We should meditate. We should breathe love. We should tell people about God. These are our responsibilities. This is how we live a healthy lifestyle. Why would we choose to live in fear when we could just choose to live a healthy lifestyle and all of our problems will go away?